Hey guys, I'm really excited today because I'm expecting a call from a Microsoft tech support scammer. What happened was one of my customers got the call. I've never been called. I don't know why. I kind of feel left out, but I've been wanting to record and demonstrate what these Microsoft tech support scams look like, and they're not really from Microsoft. And so what I've done, to give you an idea of my setup, I hope this guy calls. He's supposed to call in like an hour. This is my main video editing machine right here, which I'm turning on. And of course, you're familiar with the lovely HP machine that I reviewed recently. We'll go ahead and turn that on. And what I've done is I've used an external hard drive, which you'll see up here on top of the HP machine. And I've got a flash drive with a Acronis TrueImage 2013, and I imaged the hard drive to the way it was when I tested it with all the updates. And since this computer doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi, I just threw on a wireless N Wi-Fi USB adapter. And Windows 8 was great because it didn't even ask me for any driver disk. It automatically installed it. And I connected it to my guest network. So if you don't know what a guest network is that's what allows you to give access to somebody to your internet without giving them access to any of your computers or other devices on your network. They call it a guest network. So like when you're in a hotel, you use a guest network. That way you don't see other people's computers and things like that. So if this guy wants to log in remotely, he can make whatever changes he wants onto this computer. And I can always undo those changes by restoring the Acronis image. There's nothing he can do to that permanently. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. I can't wait. So why are there two computers? Well, if I put Camtasia on this, he'll see I'm recording. So instead, we take the video output of the HP computer, and instead of running it into this monitor, there's a card inside of my video editing machine. It's called a video capture card, and you can plug in, an Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, 3, whatever. You can take the output of that you would plug into a monitor, and this has a monitor-style connection on the back of this video capture card, and you plug it right into that. And then you start some software up here, which is called Streamcatcher. This one I'm using is from a company called StarTech. There's others out there. I don't really know how much better or worse they are. And you can see the HP screen now appears on the window here. So if you're wondering how I get shots of installing Windows or how I get shots of adjusting a BIOS, this is how it's done. It requires two computers. And like I said, the video output of one goes to the video input on a video capture card, and then the video output of the video card on this one goes to the monitor. See, in this way, when the guy connects remotely, he can't access any of my other network resources. He can't get on my NAS device. He can't, infect other machines on my network with a virus or start deleting files when he and I start arguing and he wants to get nasty and he can delete all he wants. It doesn't matter to me. I'll find it all quite humorous. And I'm going to start asking him a lot of questions, and these are questions you should ask when and if you ever get these types of phone calls. Now, there's already been an article about a fine being assessed to one of these companies in India. They're all based in India so far, and I don't know if people are going to get their money back, but it's an interesting article, and I'll have a link to it. So tell you what, I don't want to burn up my batteries chatting about this too much. A couple of other questions. People ask, what camera do I use? I've got a Canon Vixia G10. I'd really like to get the G30. And for my wireless microphone, I'm using a Sony. This is a UTX-82. So that right there is about $2,000 just for the camera. And then the memory card for the camera and the microphone. The microphone's about $500. And then I've got a couple 128 gig class 10 SD cards that I record to, and I'm recording in 1080. This is not a 4K camera. I do render out in 4K when I can. I'm finding that to be a bit of a, this machine here, I designed it to render 1080 and it does it great. It never occurred to me that I'd be rendering 4K. It brings this machine to its knees rendering in 4K. And you saw me build this machine on one of my previous videos. It's a Core i7 Haswell. And I threw an Evo 212 cooler on it to keep the fan quieter. I don't necessarily have a problem with the fan noise on the i5, but on the i7 when I'm video rendering, I like it to be as quiet as possible. So here we go. This is the setup that we're going to be using. This is how I record. And obviously we're not going to get any audio through this device because this is just recording the video. It's possible to record the audio coming out of the computer as well, but we're not going to do that because we're not interested in that. We're interested in the audio on the phone call. So what I'll do is I've got my phone. Yes, I don't use a smartphone. I have a flip phone because I use it to make and receive phone calls. When I want to use the internet, I use a computer. So that's the way I am, old school. When he calls me, I'm going to put this on speaker. And I'll use this microphone to pick up the audio of him and I talking. And then in editing, I'll put that together with this video here that you see. And it should be a lot of fun. So I'm expecting him to call here in about a little less than an hour. Max can't wait. All right. You ready for this? This is going to be epic. Stand by. Okay, guys. All right, yes, you called yesterday?
Yes, your wife gave us your number.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time hearing you. You said your name is
Steve Wilson.
Steve Wilson?
Yes, Steve Wilson.
Okay. You're calling from where?
Windows Technical Department. Your wife had given us your number regarding your computer issues.
Windows, like Microsoft Windows?
No, Windows Technical Department.
Is that related to Microsoft?
We are the technical service providers for Windows operating system, okay?
Okay, but are you? I guess I'm trying to figure out if you're calling me from Microsoft.
No. Microsoft are the manufacturers, okay? And being the manufacturers, they can never go ahead and give you any sort of service calls, alright?
Microsoft can't call me?
No. If anyone says they are calling you from Microsoft, do not entertain that call, alright? That would be a scam.
If somebody calls me from Microsoft, that's a scam.
Yes. We are from the Windows Technical Department, okay?
Okay, and why are you calling me?
So you told us to call you up today after 2 o'clock regarding your computer issues.
Yeah. We discussed yesterday about having you call me because I was busy yesterday when you called, and I just got back. So your timing, you've got good timing. I just walked in the door. So what can I do for you? Are you trying to sell me something, or is there a problem?
You are not speaking to a salesman over here, alright? You're speaking to a senior technician out here, and I'm not here to sell you anything, alright? It's a checkup call for your computer in order to show you the hacking intrusions which are going on inside your computer now and then, okay?
Oh, so you don't, so in other words, this is like a check. You don't know if I have hackers or not. You want to check to see if I do?
No, we have the confirmation that you are having hacking intrusions, alright? We just want to show you the hacking intrusions inside your computer.
Well, I have like 20 computers. How do I know which one is hacked?
Well, the thing is that since they are all connected to the same internet router, that's the reason all of your computers are getting infected at the same time, because I am speaking over here about online infections, okay?
All right, so...
Just be in front of any...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Just be in front of any one of the computers so that I can show you the infections.
Yeah, sure, of course. What can I do?
So, are you in front of your computer?
I am, yeah.
So, is your computer switched on?
It is. It's at the desktop.
Okay. Now, you need to have a look at your keyboard, alright?
Uh-huh.
And at the extreme left-hand bottom corner of your computer's keyboard, can you see a key that says CTRL as in control?
Yeah, sure.
Now, beside that, can you see a 4-flag Windows key?
Yes.
Now what you simply need to do is you need to press and hold down the 4-flag Windows key with one finger, alright? Press and hold it down. And with another finger you need to tap the letter R, R is Romeo, alright?
Okay. It says to type the
And
name of a
after that-
program, folder, document, or internet resource,
Right,
and Windows will open it for you.
right,
Okay.
right. Now yes, you're doing it perfect. Now you may release those two keys. I mean the flag and R, you may release those two. And look, just below type the name of the program. Can you see an open white space where you can type in something?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Now you need to type over there a command which I am providing it to you, alright?
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you.
Is the space empty or is anything written over there?
Is there anything written in it? No, it's empty.
Okay. Now you have to type over there a command which I am providing it to you, alright?
Okay, what's the command?
Yes, I am giving you a command, okay?
Okay.
Type it in there. It will be E as in Edward,
E as in Edward,
V as in Victoria,
V as in Victoria,
E as in Edward once again,
I'm sorry, say that again?
E as in Edward once again,
Okay.
N as in Nancy,
N as in Nancy,
T as in Tennessee,
T as in Tennessee,
yeah,
okay.
then V as in
And then what?
V as in Victoria,
V as in Victoria,
yeah,
is that it?
then W as in whiskey,
W as in whiskey,
then R as in Romeo,
R as in Romeo,
yes.
okay.
Now just below that, can you options which says OK, cancel and browse?
Right,
Give a single left click on OK.
okay.
Now what do you see?
I see event viewer local. There's a bunch of stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Now do you have any idea, any good knowledge what this event viewer is?
I guess it views events.
I will be telling you, this event viewer is the log output of your computer, alright? It shows you all the applications and the system programs which must be running at the background of your computer in order to your computer function properly, okay?
Okay.
And it's also going to show you all the infections which are residing inside the system hard drives of your computer.
Okay.
So what I would request you to do, is, please do not click here and there on this page without my instructions, alright?
Okay.
Now you need to have a look at the extreme left-hand side of this event viewer page, and at the extreme left-hand side, can you see a set of options which say custom views, Windows logs, applications and services logs and subscriptions?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at.
Right. Now you need to give a double left click on the option Windows logs. 2 fast left clicks like click on Windows logs.
A
okay?
double left click on Windows logs. Okay.
Double left click. Double. 2.
Yep, did that.
And having done that, look at the same left-hand side. Just underneath Windows logs, what are the new set of options coming up?
Application, security, setup, system, forwarded events.
Right.
And there's applications and
So,
services.
the application level of your computer, and we will have a look whether it is infected or not, alright?
Okay, so what do I...
Give a double left click on the option application.
Application, okay.
And having done that, look at the right-hand side, I mean at the center of the page. Can you see some blue-colored I-signed information coming up on your screen?
No, it's completely empty.
Just wait.
Okay.
I believe you have not clicked on application application properly. Give a double left click on application.
Double
which
left.
is just underneath Windows Glow.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in there. It's just there's no. It says number of events 0.
Okay. And look at the left hand side once again.
Okay.
Just underneath application, can you see an option which says system?
System? Yeah, I see system.
Double click on system.
Double click on system. Okay. There's one event.
Okay. And what are you telling you?
It just says event log ID 104. That's all I can see.
Okay, sir, I got it. Okay. What I would request you to do is exit out of this page right now, right away, because if you stay on this page for a longer time, it might take upon the drivers and your computer might stop responding. So close this page.
If I do what?
Close this page, okay?
Oh, you want me to
Because if
close?
you stay on this page.
I can't stay on this page or my computer might lock up?
Sorry?
What did you say? If I stay on this page, my computer might lock up?
Yes. So close this page.
All right. I mean, my computer's never locked up, but okay. All right, it's closed.
Alright, so without wasting any further point of time, what I will be doing is I will be straight away helping you to get connected to one of my technical help tips, alright? To one of my Microsoft certified senior technicians and system administrators who will be diagnosing the issues inside your computer, thereafter giving you a better report why you have been facing such problems, okay?
Well, I'm a little confused. So you are Microsoft or you aren't? You just said Microsoft certified?
Microsoft certified technician, sir. We are not Microsoft, okay?
So who am I working with? What's the name of your company?
You are working with the Windows Technical Department.
The Windows Technical Department of what company? That's a department.
The name of our company is Support to Your PC.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Support to Your PC.
Support for your PC?
Support to your PC.
Support to your PC?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't understand. Were we supposed to see something in those other things? Is that a problem that we didn't see something? Is that why you think I have I thought you were going to show me an infection, but I'm trying to figure out, like, why would a certified technician need to get into my computer? Can you tell me what's wrong?
I will be telling you, sir. The thing is that whenever you are going online, okay, some malicious junk files are getting inside your computer without your permission and with knowledge, okay? So that's the reason we are calling you up to show you the infections which are residing inside your computer. All right?
But we just did that and nothing was. I mean, it was empty. Or was there?
No, sir. You are not able to see them properly. That's the reason I'm connecting you to my technical
Oh. Okay. All right.
so that I can.
Well,
All right.
I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so you need to press and hold down the 4-flag Windows key and the letter R once again.
Okay. It says event. It says that it's got that event thing in there we just typed in.
You need to backspace it and make that empty.
Okay, it's empty.
And type in there Indiana.
I'm sorry. Type in what?
I as in Indiana.
I.
E as in Edward.
E as in Edward.
X as in X-ray.
Man, you must have a lot of patience to have to spell all this out. Can you just tell me what the word is?
I explore.
I explore. I can spell that. Okay. That might speed things up a little bit, right? Okay, my Internet Explorer just started, and Google is my home page, and that's come up. Now what would you like me to do?
Now look at the top of the Internet Explorer web page. Can you see the white address bar where you can type in the web address?
Do I see the what bar?
The white address bar where you can type in the web address.
Like the search box?
Yes. No, look at the top. Look at the top of the page, okay? You will see an open, long, white address bar where it is written http://www.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about. All right.
You have to make it empty
Okay. That's done.
and type in there www.
Yeah.
Then give a period, a dot.
Uh-huh.
Then type in the word support. S-U-P-P-O-R-T. Support.
Support. Oh, wait a minute. S-U-P-P-O-R-T.
Then give a period, a dot.
Period.
Then type in me. M as in mother, E as in Edward.
M-E.
Then hit enter from your keyboard. Hit the enter button from your keyboard.
Okay, it's taken me to log me in rescue.
Right. Now, at the middle of the page, can you see it spelling support connection? Enter your 6-digit code.
Yes.
Yes. Now, let me tell you, this 6-digit code is the license code of your computer, alright? Now, do not share this password with anyone. And in future, if you receive any calls from any XYZ companies, simply ask them what is the 6-digit code, alright? And if they are unable to provide you that code, please do not entertain that call, okay?
Well, I mean, now I'm worried. How do I know you're not one of those people?
No, sir. If we have been an illegitimate department, we would not be having the license 6-digit code of your computer.
Yeah, but wasn't that what they would say too?
Sorry?
Wouldn't they just say the same thing? I mean, if they were a scammer, they'd be lying, right? I mean, how would you know? How do I know that you're legit versus somebody else who isn't? Is there something that I don't know? I mean, how do I know that you're who you say you are?
Let me tell you, just let me tell you one thing. Have you ever seen a thief or a robber calling you up and telling you that I want to rob your house up tonight? Stay dressed wearing a lovely suit and then he robs you up? If my job and if my motive was to go ahead and do something wrong inside your computer, I could have done that sitting over here. Instead of speaking to you over the phone like this.
So you can get into my computer without me doing anything?
No, sir. If I had been a hacker, I could have done that, sir. But I'm not doing that, okay? I'm getting it securely connected to our technical department.
No, I understand, but you just said that if somebody else called and gave me some 6-digit PIN, that they would be scammers and I shouldn't listen to them. And you just gave me a 6-digit
No,
PIN.
sir. I told you that you should not share this 6-digit code with anyone.
Oh, I see.
And in future, if you receive any calls from any companies, ask them what's my 6-digit code. And if they are unable to provide you this code, which I'm providing it to you, do not entertain that call, alright?
What if somebody already called me and gave me that 6-digit code and just told me to tell you not to give you that code?
No, sir.
Who do I believe?
We will not be able to do that.
I don't know who to
We will
believe.
not be able to do that.
Okay, well, all right. Well, let's just go for it. What's the code?
It's 649
649
623.
623.
Have you put down that code over there in that box?
Yeah.
Now click on Start Download.
Start download.
Now what do you see?
It says, be cautious taking unsolicited calls
Right,
for
that's
support.
That's what technician sending you.
Only, wait a minute, let me just read it. It says, only accept support from people you trust. This technician is using a trial version. Why would you guys be using a trial version? Wouldn't you have your own version?
No, sir. The trial version is for this Lock Me In Rescue, alright? Don't worry, just click on Continue, sir.
Well, I'm a little worried about this caution note I've got on my screen here because it's basically telling me not to do what you're telling me to do. It's telling me that if somebody, it says, but it's telling, well, I'm concerned. Let me tell you what my concern is and then you can address my concern. My concern is it says, be cautious of taking unsolicited calls for support. Only accept support from those people you trust. How do I trust you? How do I know you're who you say you are?
Sir, it has been sent to you by our technician to tell you that do not share this password with anyone, all right?
Okay, but how does that mean I can trust you in my computer? I mean, I got all kinds of really important stuff in there.
I'm trying to help you up, okay?
Well, but wouldn't somebody who was trying to hurt me say they were trying to help me too? You understand my dilemma?
Sir, I understand your concern, sir, but once you get connected to our technical department, then you will see what is the exact state of your computer, okay?
Okay. All right. Well, all right. So what do you want me to hit continue then?
Click on continue.
Okay.
Now you will get an option to click on run. Just click on run.
Click on run. Okay. It's downloading.
Now you will get an option to click on OK. You have to click on OK.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. Okay.
Now you will get an option to click on yes. Just click on yes.
I don't see that.
All right, just wait.
Oh, you're doing this? I thought you were sending me to a support tech. Are you the support tech?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were transferring me to somebody else to do this.
No.
Oh, okay.
See my name. You will see my name flashing up on your screen. Just click on OK.
Is Steve Wilson? Is that a common name in India?
No.
That's kind of weird.
Click on OK.
Only okay. I get these warnings. You know, they keep telling me not to click OK.
No, sir. You have to click on OK. I'm sending you that, all right? Just click on OK.
You're sending me a thing that says not to click on OK unless it's somebody you know?
Sir, listen to me, all right? If my job and if my motive was to go ahead and do something wrong inside your computer, I wouldn't have been sending you this warning reports, all right? Just click on OK. I'm showing you each and everything. Don't worry.
All right. You sound like you're getting a little upset. I'm just concerned. I just don't want anybody getting in my computer. You know, there's family pictures in there, and there's lots of data that's whoa. Are you okay? So my mouse is like moving on its own.
Yes. You have been successfully connected with our technical department, all right?
You mean I'm connected? So you've got control of my computer right now.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to show me these.
Not touch you.
I'm not touching anything. You show me. You can teach me.
Yes.
Are you going to teach me?
Now have a look. First of all, yes, I'm showing you, okay? I'm showing you each and everything.
Oh, that's great. I love to learn this stuff. I wish, these kids today, they just get on this stuff and I don't even know how they know what they know. They just like do stuff and there's like no instruction manuals for anything, so I don't know how you're supposed to know it.
I understand, sir. Can you see the Google web page is up on your computer screen?
Yeah, you're circling it with
now, first of all, since you are a bit Larry, let me show you who we are, okay?
Okay, please.
Don't trust me, trust your own open eyes.
Okay.
This is our mother company, okay?
Okay.
Can you see that we are Microsoft certified partner?
Well, I mean, there's a logo there, and I mean, anybody can put a sticker on something.
Okay. I'm showing it to you from Microsoft's web page itself, all right?
Okay.
Can you see over here?
Yeah.
Can you see this one?
I see a Nokia phone. Yeah.
The Microsoft web page. Can you see
Yeah,
that?
you're on Microsoft's website. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Now I'm typing in the name of our company.
Okay.
Now read this one out. We are a certified, we are with the Microsoft community. We are a certified partner of Microsoft. It's okay to allow our representatives to assist in fixing your computer so that you can get and download the updates, all right?
Well, can we click on that so I can read it?
Well, sir, it is not available to you, all right? I can't make our company's webpage available to you.
Well, no. I just mean if we bring this page right here. Well, you just closed it. It said something about a scam. Why did you do that? Why didn't you let me read it?
No, I'm showing you. Just wait.
The page you just took me to said it was a scam. It said to watch out for you guys. Okay. It says, I received a phone call from someone claiming to have a virus. FTC complaint names 6 businesses in U.S. and India that tricked consumers into...
Yes. And have a look, sir. What Windows is saying, okay? Don't look at what the people are saying, okay?
I'm looking at what the people are saying because I'm people. This is coming from Microsoft. This is coming from a Microsoft MVP on February 7, 2013.
Listen to me, all right? Listen to me for a moment.
Well, look,
okay?
you've closed my screen. You closed my screen so I can't see it.
Sir, I am not calling you up saying that you are having viruses inside your computer, okay? I am telling that you are having some adware, malware, spyware attacks inside.
All right, wait. What are you doing right now? What is this? Tell me what you're doing right now. You just set up something with encryption. What are you doing?
I'll be showing you. Just wait.
I'll be showing you. Just wait. I mean, if I went to a doctor and he was going to pull out a knife, and I said, "What are you doing with that knife?" He said, "I'll show you. Just wait." That's not a good sign.
Okay, sir. Let me scan up your computer, okay?
All right, go. Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Have a look. As you can see that the scan has started, these are the hell lot of infected files entering inside your computer. And underneath these are the links on which you have accidentally clicked on. And from there a lot of registry fix freebies with adware, malware, spywares have entered inside your computer, okay?
Well, no, these aren't links. I know this well enough to know what an INF file is. I mean, this looks like a directory scan of files on the computer. These aren't links to websites. These are, your computer is I-9s at risk. That doesn't even make any sense. That looks like something somebody just typed in. All right, so let's cut to the chase. How do we fix it?
So the thing is that the internal security shield inside your computer has gone ahead and totally gone corrupted. And in order to renew that for a lifetime, there would be a one-time registration charge of $140, okay?
Well, I thought you said this was free.
The checkup which we are going to do inside your computer was free of cost since you are an authorized user of the Windows operating system, okay? Now, however, after the checkup, we found out that some malicious junk files are entering inside your computer now and then.
Well, I didn't. Wait. I didn't see any malicious. You didn't show me anything. You like open and close things so fast.
No,
I couldn't.
You are not letting me. All right.
Well, yeah, I'm not touching anything. You're doing it. I'm letting you. You have full control of my computer. You have all my trust.
Alright. Now look at all these files, alright? Do you recognize any of them?
Yeah, I know all of these files.
Do you know this one?
Yes.
I like it to you in blue color.
Yes.
Tell me what it is.
That's a part of a program that I install for it's a program that I run.
No. Let me show it to you over the Google. Remember the file name? It's csrss.exe. Okay?
Yeah.
Remember the file name.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't trust me, sir. Trust your own open eyes.
I'm sorry?
Have a look over cover, alright? Now can you see that the logs up on your computer screen?
Yeah, it says that the client server runtime is a Microsoft Windows operating system utilizes the process for managing the majority of graphical instruction sets. You've got to read the second one. You see, CSRSS.exe can be a virus, or it can be that the process is closely dependent on power management schemes implemented by the system as defined under the control panel option. So
read out the part which is highlighted to you in blue color. Please read this one.
well, that's an error if it's related to CRS, but we didn't show any errors in the event viewer.
I mean, so what do you want us to do?
I don't know. I mean, how do I know that? I mean, that does not appear to be a virus to me. I mean, I just so happen to work with that file with my job, with what I do for a living, and that's why I know that file is a normal operating system file. So I'm just asking you.
So if you leave your computer like this, your computer is going to crash down any point of time. Is that fine with you?
Well, I mean, you just turned off my Malwarebytes, which would not be a good thing. If you're turning off my protection, that's not very nice of you. Why would you do that?
No, I'm just trying to make your computer fast, all right? I'm turning it back on once again.
Okay, well, all right. So I don't understand what you're trying to show me. I still haven't seen an infection. Can you show me where my computer's infected? Like, you don't see any pop-ups coming up, do you? I mean, that's not happening.
Sweet.
Okay.
Can you see these errors and warning reports coming up on your computer screen?
Oh, yeah. I see.
Infections which are increasing.
You didn't have me look at that one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of them there, isn't there?
Right. So if your computer is not infected, why are you seeing these errors and warning reports?
Well, these warning reports, I guess it depends which one. I mean, a warning I'm not too worried about. An error, like if we take a look at what this error is, Secure Boot is currently disabled. I mean, that's not a virus, that's a BIOS setting. Let's see, let's take another look. There's a warning that a connection to Windows Update could not be established. That's no big deal. That's because it wasn't on the network. And then there's a network list manager. Yeah, that's again because I didn't have it plugged into the internet earlier. So when I didn't have it plugged into the internet, it resulted in all these error messages that anytime it tried to access the internet and there was no internet connection, it left a warning message.
So you know each and everything. So what do you want us to do? I mean, if you have got to renew this internal security shield, alright, let me come straight to the point, okay?
Okay.
If you have to renew the internal security shield, there would be a one-time registration charge of $140. And after today, you never ever have to spend a single penny on your computer. And moreover, for 365 days, n number of issues you face with your computer, you will be having a direct line with our technician, alright? So that he will be resolving all the issues inside your computer free of cost.
Well, let me ask you this. The computer that you're working on right now cost $300. It's brand new. I just bought it. So why would I spend $150 on a $300 computer? Wouldn't I just go buy another computer? Maybe that's the best thing.
No. The thing is that it would be for multiple computers which you're using in your house. For all the computers.
For all 20 of my computers?
Yes.
You're going to support all 20 of my computers for $150 a year?
No. It's not 10 computers, okay?
Okay, but I have 20.
All right.
Well, it's not 20 computers. There's like, tablets and laptops and MacBooks and PCs and all kinds of stuff.
We don't support tablets and MacBooks.
Oh, you don't?
No, we are for Windows operating system. And in number of computers you are having, alright, you will be getting the support at all of them just under the cost of a one-time payment of $350.
Where are you guys in India? Where are you?
No, we are receiving this call from 3rd Street, New York.
No, this is coming in. My phone shows it's from India.
No.
Yeah, it actually shows it right on my phone. You're calling me from India. I was just wondering, is it like New Delhi? Or the reason I ask is I was thinking about taking a trip to New Delhi because I'm a Buddhist and I want to go to New Delhi and learn more about Siddhartha and I was just curious. I mean, you're from there, right?
Yes.
Is there any sites you recommend I see when I go out there?
Yes, I will be telling you each and everything, but first of all, we need to register you up, all right?
Well, I'm just curious where you are in India, though.
Delhi.
You are in New Delhi?
Yeah, New Delhi.
I had a concern because when I'm planning this trip to go to New Delhi, but I heard you guys the bathroom situation over there. You guys the left hand is dirty or something like that. You're not supposed to shake hands with your left hand or something? Is that right?
I mean, if your intention is to joke with me, sir.
That's not a joke. It's not a joke. I'm planning a trip and I want to know what to expect. I it's a different place and I want to go there to study my Buddhism. And who better to ask than somebody who lives there? Is that something that you just don't talk about?
We don't talk about these things, all right? Do you want to protect the computer or not?
Oh, well, I was just being friendly. So what do we need to do? I was just hoping you would give me some. I just hoping you'd give me like a heads up of what I can expect when I go to India. And it's like you're just all business. You don't.
Once you come to India, I'm giving you my direct line. Just give me a call. I will be helping you up. I will be giving you a conductor of New Delhi. Don't worry.
Oh no, I just mean like what to expect. Before I go.
I will be telling you each and everything. I will be showing you everything about New Delhi. But first of all, I need to safeguard your computer. Okay?
So what do we need to do?
All your 20 computers, the registered version of software will be provided, and there would be a one-time registration cost of $350. It would be only a one-time payment, and after today, you never ever have to spend a single penny on your computer. All right?
Well, I thought it was $150.
$150 is for 10 computers. All right?
Why did you minimize that? I was just looking at that. Okay. Where you're gonna minimize it again. All right, go ahead, do what you want to do. Whatever. You're not. Here's the thing. When somebody calls me and offering me help, and then you're kind of being a little rude.
Sorry, can you come again?
You're just being. You're calling me to help me, but then you're being rude to me. Am I being rude? Am I being rude to you?
I'm not being rude to you, all right? The thing is
you keep closing windows. I wanted to look and see, and you keep closing it. You've done that like 3 times. Why are you doing that?
So the thing is that you are seeing what people are saying. You are not seeing what Microsoft is telling about us. That's the thing. And the thing is that everything will be in front of you, in front of your own open eyes. All right, don't worry.
I am worried. That's a lot of money. Do you know? That's a lot of money. How many rupees is that?
I don't know. All right.
Well, $350. I mean, we could Google $350 into rupees. I'm sure it's probably. Let's see.
I mean, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to figure out. So 21,000 rupees is what you're asking me to pay.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And now, what do I get for that money?
Well, all your 20 computers are supported for the lifetime, okay? That means whenever you are facing any problems with your computer, give us a call back. We will be ready. We will be helping you out.
So why did you tell me you're in New York when you're in India?
So our head department is located in New York, all right?
But you're not in New York.
because we are virtually located all over the globe.
Well, okay, but you're not physically located in New York.
Well, sir, don't need to take your computer and physically come to us, alright?
Bring your computer to you?
No, you don't have to do that because we will be providing you the software support of your computer after today for the entire lifetime.
Well, I could box it up and ship it to New York. I don't mind.
No, that's not wrong. No, you can't do that, alright?
I can't?
Department works like that.
Really? Because, all right, I thought you guys did that.
No technical department works like that, okay?
All right, so where do what do I get for $350?
Well, the thing is that I will be requesting a very secure form up on your computer screen, which will be directly guided by your bank. And you have to fill that up using any of your Visa or MasterCards.
What about the $150? What was the difference? I mean, you said it was $150, then you said it was $350. What changed?
150 would be for 10 computers, and 350 will be for all your computers.
Okay. But you see, I've never used your service before. I don't know if I want to commit to all of my computers being, what if I don't like your service? Then what?
The thing is that, then you can just go ahead for the 140, alright?
Okay, so how do we do that? I mean, that's going to take care of this computer we're on right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, regarding the registration of $140, which type of bank form shall I request for you, Visa or Master?
Oh, are those the only two? You don't take Discover, American Express, or Carte Blanche?
No, it's only Visa or Master.
Oh. What about PayPal?
No, we do not accept PayPal payments. It has only to be Visa or Master.
Ooh. Oh, boy. I don't know if I have enough credit on my Visa card. I mean, we can try it.
Sorry?
Well, it's the end of the month, and that's when the end of the credit billing cycle. So I pay my credit cards off on the 1st of every month. So because you're calling me at the end of the month, my credit card is going to be pretty close to maxed out. So I don't know if it'll have enough credit, but we can try it.
You want to try it?
I mean, I don't know what else to do unless you want to wait till, after the 1st of the month when I pay it.
Alright, now just wait.
There may be enough credit on it. I just don't know until we try it if it'll be declined or not.
Okay. Just be handy with your card, alright?
I'm sorry?
Just be handy with your card, alright?
I've got my card. I just don't know. There's nothing on my screen to put the information in.
Just wait. We will be providing you a new browser, which will be the Mozilla Firefox, okay?
Are you Buddhist?
Sorry?
Are you Buddhist or Hindu or Sikh?
Hindu.
You're Hindu.
Yeah.
So you believe in Vishnu and Ganesh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's part of what I'm studying, theology. That's part of my reason of going. The reason I'm going to India. I'm a big
God
Buddhist.
You love the most? Ganesh?
I'm sorry?
You love Ganesh most?
Siddhartha, Buddha.
You love Buddha?
Oh yes. Oh, Buddha is amazing. I love Buddha.
Yeah.
You know what I love best about Buddha? What I love best about Buddha is how, karma takes care of itself, Bad things happen to bad people, when somebody does something bad, that karma will return the badness to them. That's one of the things that really attracts me to Buddhism.
I also know that. I also know that. I've also read that, okay?
Yeah, do you believe it?
So what else do you know about our country?
Well, I mean, I know that, like I say, here in the U.S. we have sit-down toilets, and I understand there you have these holes in the ground, and you're not supposed to shake hands with your left hand.
What do you know about Hindus?
Oh, about Hindus? I mean, I know there's some pretty amazing swamis and the Hindu religion, you know, the sacred cow
Yeah, let me tell you one thing which you don't know about Hindus is that they are expert in cooking. All right, they're expert in cooking.
Really?
They're expert in sports. They are expert in studies. They are expert in all the fields. All right.
But I thought everybody just eats curry. Is that a stereotype?
No, not at all. Okay, not at all.
So if I go to India, I should expect to eat some curry.
Yeah, sure. I will be organizing that for you. All right, don't worry. I'll be inviting you to my house, and I will be feeding you curry.
Oh no. You don't have to do that. No, I was just, you know, I'm looking to explore the country and really mostly about the religion, about Hinduism and the Sikh and especially.
Whenever you're arriving to, I'm telling you, whenever you're arriving to India, just give me a call, okay? And I will be arranging a guide for you, who will be giving you an agency who will be making you tour the whole India. All right,
Oh,
it's a lovely country.
That's. I've heard it's really nice. I mean, I've seen some documentaries on it. I've seen the Taj Mahal. I've seen the bodies
the
burning
Taj
by
Mahal.
the.
Yeah, the Taj Mahal.
I've seen they like burn bodies by the Ganges.
Yes. Now, have you heard this slogan? "Sare jahan se acha Hindu sida hamara."
I didn't quite understand. Have I heard what?
Have you heard this line about India? "Sare jahan se acha Hindu sida hamara."
No. What does that mean?
That means in the whole world, India is the best. Regarding culture, regarding technology, regarding everything, India is the best. Now, let me give you an example. If you talk about any big companies, all right, if you talk about Microsoft, if you talk about Hewlett-Packard, if you talk about Dell, all of them are having their head departments in India, all right?
Uh-huh.
Means it's a country which is just looking for imminent patent approval on the next generation of technology and agriculture both, okay?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, India is huge. It's giant. And there's a lot of technology companies there in India.
Yes, and it's the second largest populated country in the world, all right?
Yeah,
and one thing you should know about India is Indians are the people whom you can trust the most, all right?
So they don't, like me being a white person walking around New Delhi, I'm not going to have to worry about like somebody mugging me or stealing?
No, not at all, not at all. I told you I'm providing you the agency, okay? So you don't need to worry.
All right, so well, I appreciate the information. Like I said, I'm getting really excited about my trip because it's, you know, I've never really been outside of the United States before, and it's really my study of Buddhism and quantum mechanics and quantum physics that.
Okay, you study quantum mechanics?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, that's great. I mean.
Oh, I love it. I love that stuff. I absolutely love the power of attraction and the law of attraction and karma and just the balance. You know, the balance. You know, like almost like Taoism, like yin and yang, which is Chinese. But I see a lot of similarity. I see a lot of similarity between the.
So can I make a confession?
Yes.
I mean, I have been working in this department for the last 10 years, trust me. And I have been the senior technician of this department for the last 10 years. But the thing is that I have never met someone like you who loves my country.
Oh, are you kidding me? India is amazing.
It's an immense pleasure to
Well,
go ahead and speak
well,
with you, trust me.
You know what it is? I mean, every country's got its bad spots. Like if you've seen pictures of Detroit, you might think Detroit's really, really bad. But if you live in Michigan, Michigan's a beautiful place, and there's lots of people with money in Michigan. So Detroit is not Michigan. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes what they show us Americans, sometimes they show us like these really run-down places in India where there's a lot of poverty, and they don't show us the beautiful places and the nice places.
Yes.
And so here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, though. But here's the other thing. Like on our news, on our television news, Like they're warning us over. They're warning us.
I'm telling you. Yes, I'm telling you, sir. The thing is that you will see all the television news showing the people who are dying out of hunger, but they will never show the progress which India has made in the field of education, in the field of culture, in the field of cricket. If you must be seeing you must be knowing about cricket, about India's cricket status, right?
Well, I know that because that's because Britain was there. You know, cricket's a big thing in Britain, and so you guys got that from the British.
Yes, you must be knowing about Sachin Tendulkar, right? You must be knowing about Rahul Dravid. You must be knowing about Saurav Ganguly.
No, I don't. Those are the.
People.
No, I don't know the players. I don't watch cricket. I know the World Cup was just on. Was it? I didn't watch that though. Did India do well in that?
All right, I will be. When you come to India, just give me a call. I will be telling you the places you must visit. All right, because
I would love
if you
that.
don't visit those places, yes, because being proud to be an Indian, I can say that there are a lot of places which you should visit. Probably the Taj Mahal and also the Gateway of India, as well as the Qutub Minar. There are a lot of places, all right, which you should be visiting. Okay.
Yeah, well, the Taj, the thing is anytime you go to visit somewhere, they always have like a little tourist book that tell you where to see. But I'd rather talk to somebody who lives there, to see the way it really is, to see the way, to really appreciate the culture and the lifestyle, like Happy Holi. I would love to go on Happy Holi Day.
I would love to. Yes, I would love to play Holi with you.
And you throw the colors at each other?
Yes.
Oh, that looks like so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so well that's why I say like here on American television, they have all these news pieces. I mean, they're constantly running on almost all the TV stations now that are saying, to watch out for you guys if they call for tech support. It's all over the news. It's all over the newspapers, and that's why I'm saying not all of you guys are bad. So, how do we know the good ones from the bad ones? Just from talking to you, you seem like a good guy.
Yes, that's the reason, sir. We are providing you the support connection, all right? A license ID of your computer to date stuff, all right? And after if anyone calls you up regarding your computer, do not entertain that, all right? Until and unless they verify the license secure hold of your computer, okay?
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be tough for you, though, because you've got to somehow prove that you're not the bad guys, because the bad guys are Indians, too.
Yes, sir. And the thing is that...
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong. We got bad guys. There's bad guys in every country. We got bad guys in America.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like how do you convince somebody you're not the bad guy and you're the good guy?
Well, sir, the thing is that we provide genuine services. And senior services, you should understand that I'm a business guy, okay? Because the software which we will be providing you today will be business edition, all right? Not free version of software. They will be business edition. That means you are a computer guy. You must be knowing that whenever you go to buy to the market to buy any business edition of software, it costs you something. But we will be providing that to you free of cost, right? So this proves that we are the legitimate company.
Well, but you're not providing it free of cost. I mean, you want to charge me $150.
Yes, but if you go to buy it on the market, it would cost you near about, I'm saying you, like about $50 per computer. Now, getting it for 10 computers would cost you $500. Now,
yeah, but I mean, I can take my computer down the street to the repair shop and they'll look at it for free. They'll do a free diagnostic. That's kind of common here in the United States.
No, they don't provide you the services for free. I have heard that in your country, the local technicians charge you on an hourly basis, like $70, $80 on an hourly basis.
When you do the repair, like normally, at least, I mean, it varies from state to state, but where I'm at, they do free diagnostics and they only charge you if you do the repair.
Yes, and I'm telling you that if you are facing any sort of issues with your computer, now you don't have to take your computer anywhere, all right? You just give us a call back, and we will be providing you free services, right?
All right. So where's the form we fill out?
I'm providing you with that, okay? First of all, I need to provide you the browser, which I'm providing it to you from my end, okay?
Yeah, I see the
That's
Firefox
Firefox.
setup. Okay.
Yes, just wait. Let me give you the browser first, and after that I will be requesting the form. Okay?
We have to use Firefox?
No. The thing is that we are providing a browser because Internet Explorer is not safe for this kind of payments, okay?
Oh. I thought that's what the HTTPS was for a secure socket.
Yeah, HTTPS. You will see that in our form also it would be HTTPS.
So isn't that the same security, whether it's Firefox or Internet Explorer? Isn't that still the same HTTPS?
The thing is that Internet Explorer is a browser which comes with Windows operating system. All right, that's the reason we don't trust it.
Well, I mean, this one didn't come with Windows. It was upgraded.
Yeah, I know that, but still, we are providing you a new browser.
So wait, you're a certified Microsoft technician that doesn't trust Microsoft's own products?
No, I'm not saying you that, all right? The thing is that I'm telling that this browser is a better one than Internet Explorer.
But you're a Microsoft, wait a minute, you're a Microsoft, you did say you're Microsoft certified? And you're officially, as a Microsoft certified technician, officially recommending against using Microsoft's own browser and use Firefox instead?
No, I'm not. No. I'm not telling you that you don't use it. I'm telling you that you use it, sir. But the thing is that this Mozilla Firefox is better than Internet Explorer. That's the reason. All right.
But I'm just saying. I mean, I'm shocked to hear somebody that's certified from Microsoft say that some other product is better than their own. That's not pretty common. I think that's the first time I've ever heard a Microsoft certified technician be that honest.
I am honest.
It's kind of freaky to have somebody in my computer. It's like there's a ghost in there.
No, not at all. All right.
I know my mouse is moving. I know you're doing it, but it's like there's like a ghost in there. It's like it's doing it on its own, like a robot.
I mean, I just love speaking with you. All right. Can I call you up sometimes?
You can call me as often as you like. I mean, I work all the time, but when I'm available, I'm happy to talk to you. Sure. I'd ask you a million. I have a million questions about India, and I'm just scared to death about the whole bathroom situation.
Okay. The thing is that, don't worry, I will be helping you up regarding India as well as everything, alright?
I heard a friend of mine reached into there was like a little snacks, and he reached in with his left hand, and they were like, no, don't do that. And he was like, he didn't understand why he couldn't touch the food with his left hand. And they're like, left hand's dirty, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Or was it the right hand? I don't know if it's the left hand or the right hand.
Can you see this is all Paige?
Yeah, I see where you're at. Do you look like the girl there? Because you don't sound like her.
No, not at all.
Yeah, she doesn't look Indian either. What are those flags? They got an American flag, a British flag. What's that other one?
This one's Indian.
Is that an Indian flag?
Yeah.
How did India do in the World Cup, in the football?
We are very backdated regarding the World Cup, alright? Alright, so sir, can you see this one? Everything is up on your computer screen, alright?
Okay.
First of all, I need to get you registered, and after that I'm speaking to you about India. So as you can see, you will be getting all these, okay?
Plan
Now you will be going
threes.
through a 3-layer security check.
Is this what, like, so you get commission for the sale or something?
No. The thing is that it's asking for the department. All right. So the registration form, as you can see, is up on your computer screen. You need to start filling this up. All right. So please start typing in your email address.
Okay. Oh, it's not. Something's not right here. Let me see.
Just wait. The password is the password of our technical department, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now fill in your first name,
Okay.
last name,
Okay.
all right, your street address,
Okay.
yeah. Once you have done that, you have to fill in the name of your city, then your state. All right. Now just wait. I'll be doing this one. Here you go. Now fill in your zip code, and once you are done, do not touch your mouse and your keyboard, alright?
Okay.
Just wait. Alright, now, is everything okay? Just click on sign up.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Alright. Now, is everything okay? Now you have to, as you can see, everything is coming up on your screen, alright?
Okay. Bank of Baroda. What's Baroda?
Alright.
Well, that says PayPal.
So, no, the payment page is up on your computer screen. It says, alright? Now, you said you will be using a Visa card, right?
Yes.
Now, while you're filling in your name, it should be exactly as it appears on your card. Like if that is in uppercase, put that in uppercase. If that is in lowercase, put that in lowercase.
You know, I'm a little nervous about putting my card in here.
So as you can see, that it's very secure, alright? As you can see, it's telling HTTPS, and the full thing is locked, as you can see over here, alright? And whatever you will be typing will be coming to us in asterisks. Have a look.
Yeah, but
So you can be rest assured, alright? Don't worry.
it doesn't appear to be a secure page. Like I'm used to like the whole bar going green when I'm on a secure page. That I'm not getting that here. So that tells me that the page isn't secure. Maybe you guys got a virus. Is that possible or?
No. The thing is that your computer is highly infected right now. That's the reason. Once you get registered, everything will fall in place. Don't worry, alright?
So can I tell you a little story before we do this?
Yeah.
My name is Kerry Holzman, and I worked for the Federal Trade Commission of the United States government. And this phone call and everything you're doing is being recorded and will be used in accordance with the laws to pursue legal action against you, misrepresenting yourself as a certified Microsoft representative. And while it's been a pleasure talking to you as a Hindu, I'm surprised that with your belief in karma, that you would continue in this behavior, knowing that the bad things you're doing are going to come back to you. I will do my part to use the video and put it on YouTube. You can search for my name, Kerry Holzman, on YouTube, and you will find our conversation and everything you've done to this test bench computer available to the public. It will also be on the local news station here in the United States and will be used to demonstrate to Americans and educate them on what to avoid. Are you still there? Hello? Hello? All right, well, let's see if he's still connected. What's he going to do? See, this is usually where they get nasty. So we're going to see if he gets nasty or not. I don't know how I was able to make this thing go full screen. He's still connected. Oh, this is funny. I don't remember how did I make this full screen though? Let's see what he does. He can do whatever he wants. I want to see what he does. This is awesome. I'm trying to see if he'll talk to me. What I'm trying to get to is that as you can see, I'm having this conversation with this guy who admitted he was Hindu. And the Hindu gods, Vishnu and Ganesh, you heard us talk about. Oh, he ended the session. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, I've been waiting so long for something like this, you guys. Oh, yes. Okay. All right, we got our recording. We got it. This is fantastic. I just have to figure out. Let's go ahead and let's close this window, if I can close it. Oh my God, that was awesome. Oh, there's our log of our chats, and we can see what he did. But you can see, you know, I was very polite and respectful, and you know, I kept asking him about the bathroom situation, because in India, my understanding is, you know, it's just a hole in the floor. It's places in other third world countries like that. And as I understand, there's no toilet paper, so you wipe. This is kind of crude, but I mean, it's the reality. You wipe with your left hand, and you eat using your right hand. You never eat anything with your left hand, or you don't grab food with your left hand, at least not without a utensil, I guess. And I'm just curious, like after you use the bathroom, when you squat down over this hole and you do your business and then you wipe with your hand, I guess you have to wash your hands afterwards. And then what do? You smell your fingers to see if they're clean? I'm not making fun of it. I mean, if that's how you live, but if I'm going to visit your country, this is kind of important information for me to know. And he didn't seem to want to talk about it. And anyway, it was fun. I don't know if he'll ever call me back again, but all right, let's close that out. Now we're going to go ahead and boot to the Acronis True Image and restore this computer back to how it was. If you noticed, I had cleared all the log files, but I failed to clear that one. And he was trying to tell me that those error messages, which are just normal error messages that occur, they're not viruses. He's trying to tell me that that wasn't, that was caused by a virus. So, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down and reboot it and restore it back to the Acronis True Image. Mission accomplished. I hope you guys like this as much as I did. This just made my whole freaking day. And my thanks to Steve Wilson, which is the strangest Indian name I've ever heard. Hello, my name is Steve Wilson. I should have told him my name is Arun Patel. Oh my God, that was fantastic. And I hope that you've all learned from this. I really do. I think there's a valuable lesson. Don't take phone calls that you're not expecting from people claiming to be from support, and especially if they have a foreign accent. He was a scam artist, 100%, and you saw what he was doing, how he wasn't letting me read the pages, and you know, I could sit there and analyze this, but I'll tell you what, do what I'm going to do and watch this 3 or 4 times and listen to what I'm asking him and watch what he's doing on my screen. And it's very enlightening to see how they work and how they try and use intimidation and knowledge. And what was great is how I got to be his friend, you know, how he really liked me because I knew about his country, and I turned out to be his worst nightmare. So I bet he was I bet he was a little surprised. All right. That's it, guys. I hope you liked it. Oh my God. I have to just, I need to touch this. This is just too funny. I'm sorry. Listen, it's not funny to anybody who's been ripped off, okay? I made this video so that you don't become a victim, because there's nothing funny about it. You will be protected somewhat by your credit card company. If you've given your credit card information out previously to somebody who's called like that, call your credit card company immediately. Tell them to dispute that charge and tell them to cancel that card and to issue you a new card with a new card number, along with any other cards that you may have given them. Sorry, the glasses are reflecting the light off of that. It's really annoying. But man, I've been wanting to do that for such a long time, and that just, oh God, the adrenaline is still pumping because it was just kind of this improvisation, you know. I didn't know what was going to happen or what he was going to say or what I was going to say, and I'm pretty happy with it overall. And most importantly, jokes aside and the funniness aside, this is a very, very serious issue. And I hope you walk away from this video knowing what to watch out for. Don't give your credit card number out to anybody who just calls and asks for it. I don't care what they say. I don't care if they say they're from the bank, they're the credit card company, they're from Microsoft. I love how he said he was a Microsoft certified tech, but he didn't use Internet Explorer. That was awesome. You know, he caught him in a couple of loops. Then he was going to transfer me to a tech. It ends up he's not transferring me to a tech. He's doing it himself. And Steve Wilson, I mean, you know, probably everybody in that building is named Steve Wilson. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this 1/4 as much as I did. And I hoped the knowledge that you gleaned from this was fun to learn, and at the same time will stick with you so that you're not emailing me telling me you're a victim of a scam. Don't be a victim, okay? Don't let people boss you around or intimidate you. I don't care if a police officer shows up at your door. You don't give them your credit card, okay? Bottom line, you know, something like that were to happen, just close the door. Don't let them in and call the police. That's what I would do. But in a situation with phone calls, you know, he said he was, the number came up from Mississippi. The phone number he called me from is, let's see if I can bring this up. The phone number he called me from was a Mississippi number, 601-907-2109. So what I did is I saved that in my phone as Microsoft Scammer. That's the name. So when that number comes up on my phone, it says Microsoft Scammer. That's how I knew they were calling me, because that's the number they called my customer on. And I hope this guy searches my name on YouTube and finds his video. I think it's going to be great, and hopefully help me make this video go viral. I want you to share the heck out of this. Put it on Facebook. Put it on Google+. Copy and post it everywhere. This is the one video I will allow you to take, download it, and put it up everywhere. Email it to your friends, email it to your grandparents, email it to your friends in other countries. If you know anybody in India that works for tech support, email it to them. Email it to your local newspaper, email it to your local news stations. Let them see what it's like so that they can spread the word. And we can defeat these guys if we all work together. I need your help. Please, please, please share this video with everybody you know. Get it out there. And let's put an end to this. Let's make it so that everybody knows it and that they're wasting their time. And it'll end up costing them money instead of making them money. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being fans. Again, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I do like to mix entertainment with education. I believe I've done that in this case. I wish I could do it like this every time. And I will look forward to seeing you very, very soon. We've got our upcoming meetup, and I've got the next gaming build going on. I've also got a couple more consumer advocacy pieces that I'm working on. And things are just growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I can't do that without your help. So please spread the word, share the love, hit the like button if you like the video. I suppose if you're in India and you work for tech support, I expect you'll be hitting the dislike button. That's fine. We'll see which one gets more. I'm pretty sure there's more of us than them as far as good guys versus bad guys. And I gotta shut up. I'm so full of adrenaline, I gotta go. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.